Hey there, Barry here with another unboxing from Animation Legends. I've done one of these before, you might have watched it. It was 15 animation cells from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It was a show that I grew up watching. I remember watching the very first episode on a black and white TV, which probably means I was growing up in the 1940s and not the early 90s. But regardless, I loved the show, I loved the characters, and so I ordered a 15-pack blind bag of animation cells. And honestly, I didn't know what to expect, but after I did it, I really loved it. It actually exceeded my expectations. As you can see here, there's some really cool ones that I ended up actually framing. So I don't know what's in this pack outside of 15 animation cells from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm really excited to look at them. So let's just dive right in. So as I mentioned in my previous video, and it's not really an unboxing, it's more of an unenveloping. They have the original pencil drawings. However, the way they originally stored them at the studio, like during production or shortly thereafter, was they just stacked them on top of the pencil drawings. So it's not Animation Legends' fault that some of these will have, oh my god, I just saw a great one. It's not their fault that it's stuck to the paper, it's really just how things were at the time. So without further ado, I can already see the back of this one. So this is an awesome one. It's Robotnik and Grounder. I'm trying hard not to say Eggman. You can see it here. That's a fantastic one. And what I love too is there's a pencil sketch on the back. Sometimes it's the same art as you get painted, other times it's not. In this case, it seems pretty close. Sometimes it's a frame or two off. Definitely an awesome one. I'm already excited for this one. It is, it's Mama Robotnik doing a squat. And as you can see here, the mouth is a little different on the pencil sketch, so it is not one-to-one. But again, it's great that it's on the back. If you frame it, you don't really see this pencil sketch so much. So, another winner. Let's see, we've got a very cool one of Scratch, kind of leering over. This one is, so sometimes there's some that are kind of garbage, either because of the character placement or the expression. In this case, this is kind of one of the garbage ones. So this is a character from, I think it was like Marble Zone, or it was some underwater episode. You can see the character entering the frame. Not really frameable, not a full body in terms of, you know, his tail being cut off, but still so. Like, if that's the worst one in the bag, I'll be happy. And I actually, making up for that, I have another one of him. Again, like that, so that's cool. And he's front and center there. So that's really great. We've got a awesome Grounder. Again, off to the side, so not very good for framing. However, if I really wanted to, I could peel off, or try to peel it off, and do a little like 2-character pose here. That would be kind of fun. So that's awesome. Full body Grounder, full body Scratch. Speaking of Grounder, we have him in a tank, or in an Eggomatic or something. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put that one in the middle here. I'm kind of grouping them right now in terms of quality and stuff. They use letter grades, but they don't actually tell you what they are. This one's a weird one. So it's like a very tiny Grounder being yelled at by a partial Robotnik. I'm gonna put this one on the weird pile, though it is kind of a fun one. This one's cool. I think I actually... Oh, okay, so check this out. So this is Robotnik holding... I believe this is a guy who created, like, cartoons. He was like a cartoonist or something on the show. And if you see here, his mouth is there, but if you see here, his mouth's missing, and that's because they would reuse this frame for a few more frames and just animate the mouth on top. So the weird thing about Animation Legends is they don't pair it up with the one that you need, and I think they kind of garbage the ones that are just like mouths and hands. But as you'll see in this little cutaway, I've actually learned that I can draw in Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, the mouth, put it on top, and then frame it. So I actually get a full body. It's very hard to notice. I don't think I'll frame this one, but it's still a very cool one. Next we got the Merman again. He is putting something inside of a I don't know, a submarine, I guess. So if you're a huge fan of the little mermaid guy, this one's right up your alley. All right. Okay, this one's pretty cool. He's like doing a ninja kick with a shovel. Another full body grounder in an action pose. This time, of course, the pencil part is attached to the back, and it's... but I'm not going to risk it, because then the paint peels off as well. Still, I like that one. Big scratch and grounder box. I'm actually noticing I haven't gotten a Sonic yet, which kind of surprises me. Here's Scratch, missing his beak. And then we've got... let's see... Robotnik kind of popping out. Probably, again, out of an Eggomatic. And you're going to get that a lot on this show. He was in that thing, like, for half the series. So... that's that, and then... oh, wait. Well, I won't reveal it yet. The last one's great. Alright, so this one, again, it's him inside of an Eggomatic. I honestly think it's the same scene. Like, he's like... whoa. I can't do the voice. And you can kind of check. It says SC17,3, SC17... I guess scene 3. 31, 24, and 37-ish something. So yeah, these are from the same scene. That's kind of cool. And then we have a winner. We have a winner here. So this is a thing on Twitter. I've seen this. You know who you are. You like these, and they always appear in my Twitter feed. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing that's very popular now. So I think this is actually really ticking some boxes for a lot of people out there. So, that's awesome. Fat Sonic. Actually reminds me of the that ROM hack where he was eating onion rings. So that's great. Fat Sonic. So, to review, got some pretty nice ones. We've got Ninja Kicking Grounder. We've got Scratch and Grounder in some really cool full body poses. Again, I mean, I'm not doing it, but if you were inclined to want to make a scene, you can actually... stack the cells on top of one another, just like the good old days of animation. And you could probably make a little scene here. Let's see. So here, check this out. So here they are next to each other. So that's kind of cool. And again, full body, awesome pose here. So I think this is probably the best one that I got. Awesome grounder. And then we have Mama Robotnik, which is a fantastic character. So I'm just happy. My thing is now, I'm just happy to get like secondary characters in the full body, funny pose. I mean, she's squatting, she's doing something. And then I think the other winner is... actually, this one's great because there's a little story going on. He's rolling over his foot, he's reacting. I actually have... no, I don't think I have. Oh, I have another one from this, from my previous one. So it's from the same episode. So yeah, that's the winner, I think. And then, of course, we've got Mermaid Boy. He has a name. Mermaid Boy. Fat Sonic. So I'd say those are in like the medium pile. And then we've got the ones where it's, you know, characters popping out of things, like out of tanks. So I've got 3 of those. I've got a couple here where it's characters missing parts of their body. But like I said, you go to YouTube, you pop in the DVD, you do a screenshot, you trace it in Illustrator, you size it, you print it out. Sounds like a lot of work, but you know, if you have time on your hands, you can make some pretty cool cells, especially this one. This one would be a great one. So yeah, that's a really good one. I would actually put those not on the bottom of the pile. I would say this one and this one are the least exciting ones. Just because this is a little wacky looking, and like, what are you gonna frame that? Like, I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you, I spent for Black Friday on this, I think $45 for all of these. And back in the day, I got some Sonic Animation cells as a gift, and it was much more than that, I'm sure. especially when you start framing them. So honestly, like, already they're half off on their site. I don't know how long this promotion's going, but then on top of that, you can get an additional 10% off if you use the coupon code on the screen. And then, you know, you're looking at getting 15 animation cells. There's also, if you don't want to spend the top tier, you can get smaller ones. You can get sets of 5, I think, 15. You can see it here. I did a little screenshot, but it's well worth it. Like, if you're gonna say, hey, I love this show, I always wanted an animation cell from it, and you go away with this, like, you go to a convention, see that for $40, you'd probably pick it up. That's really sweet. On top of that, you get another 14. So by and large, very happy with this one. I actually might stick this one in a frame. It is funny. I do like it. So again, that's Animation Legends. You can check them out. I have a link in the description. I have a promo code here that you can see. Check them out. I like them. I'm going to do this again. Looking forward to it, probably shortly thereafter you see this. So in any case, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check us out on social media, Patreon. I don't know. You know. Then there's palm trees and birds. There's some birds back there.